Hello friends. Welcome to yet another episode of Mind Matters. Hope you all are doing great. Get ready for a trip down memory lane as we explore the fascinating history of Bharat. Today on Mind Matters, we will be uncovering the defining moments and events that took place on this day in our beloved country. From the births, deaths, and deeds of legendary leaders and villains of our history to the battles that determine the course of our great nation, we will delve deep into the rich tapestry of India's past. Join us as we pay tribute to the heroes of our nation and celebrate the moments that have shaped our history. So, grab a cup of tea and settle in for a journey through time on Mind Matters. Today is 1st February. Let's see what all events occurred in Bharat on this date. 1835. The leasing of Darjeeling by the East India Company happened on this date in 1835. This marked a significant moment in the history of the region. Once part of the kingdom of Sikkim, inhabited by the Lepchas, Darjeeling was later conquered by the Gorkhas from Nepal. In 1826, after the assassination of Sikkimese Prime Minister Bolo, the Lepchas migrated to Nepal. Disputes arose between Nepal and Sikkim regarding their borders, and William Bentinck, the British Governor-General of India, sent two officers to resolve the situation. Impressed by Darjeeling's potential as a santuarium, the British agreed to acquire the hill tract as a military outpost and trading hub. Captain Herbert was sent to examine the area, and the Court of Directors of the British East India Company approved the project. General Lloyd negotiated the lease of the area from the Chogyal of Sikkim, which was granted on February 1, 1835, marking the beginning of British control in the region. The British saw the potential of Darjeeling's climate for tea cultivation, and soon it became one of the town's renowned exports. The leasing was approved on February 1, 1835, and marked the beginning of British control and influence, leading to Darjeeling being established as a military outpost, santuarium, and trading hub. Today, Darjeeling is known for its world-famous tea and stunning views of the Kanchenjunga peaks, a testament to its rich history and enduring legacy.
1914. Avtar Kishan Hangal, popularly known as A.K. Hangal, was a man of many talents and passions. Born in 1914 on this date, in Sialkot, British India, he spent his childhood and youth in Peshawar, where he performed in many theatre productions. He was also an active participant in India's freedom struggle from 1929 to 1947 and was even imprisoned in Pakistan for 2 years due to his communist leanings. He eventually made his way to Mumbai and joined the IPTA theatre group with Balraj Sahni and Kafi Azmi. It wasn't until 1966, at the age of 52, that he made his debut in Hindi films with Tisri Kasam and Shagid. He started his career as a tailor. Throughout his career, Hangal was known for his character roles, in which he often played the father or uncle figure, the meek and oppressed old man, or sometimes, a man of principles. He acted in around 225 Hindi films, and had a successful collaboration with Rajesh Khanna, appearing in 16 films, with him as the lead hero. He also played various positive and negative roles, with his performances in Manzil and Prem Bandhan being particularly memorable. In 2006, the Government of India recognized Hangal's contributions to Hindi cinema by awarding him the Padma Bhushan. Despite his health and financial issues, he continued to work in the industry, making his last appearance in the television series Madhubala, Ek Ishq Ek Junu, in May 2012. He also voiced the character of King Ugrasen in the animation film Krishna Aur Kans, which was released in August 2012 and received critical acclaim. With a career spanning from 1966 to 2005, A.K. Hangal will always be remembered as a talented and versatile actor who left a lasting impression on Hindi cinema. He passed away on 26 August 2012 at the age of 98.
In 1956, on this day, Sudhi Ranjan Das, also known as S.R. Das, was appointed as the 5th Chief Justice of India. Das served as the 5th Chief Justice of India from 1956 to 1959. He was born in Calcutta to a prominent family and received his education at Pathabhavana, Shantiniketan, and the Scottish Church College before graduating with a law degree from the University of London. He was called to the bar in 1918 at Gray's Inn, London. Das had a successful judicial career, serving as a judge in the Calcutta High Court and the Chief Justice of the Punjab High Court before being appointed to the Federal Court or Supreme Court of India in 1950. He was twice acting Chief Justice of India before being appointed as the Chief Justice of India and served in this role for over 3 years before retiring in 1959. He was born on 1 October 1894 and he passed away on 18 September 1977 at the age of 82.
This date in 1956 marks the birth of Brahmanandam, a legendary Indian actor, comedian, voice actor, and impersonator, known for his outstanding contributions to Telugu cinema. With over 1,000 film credits to his name, he holds the Guinness World Record for the most screen credits for a living actor. He is widely regarded as one of the highest-paid comic actors in India and has received numerous accolades for his work, including the Padma Shri and an honorary doctorate. Brahmanandam's journey to stardom began after he completed his Master of Arts degree and worked as a Telugu lecturer. He honed his skills in theatre and as a mimicry artist before making his television debut in 1985. He was discovered by director Jandhyala, who cast him in the film Aha Na Pelanta, which became his breakthrough role. Over the course of his 35-year career, he has won several awards and has become a beloved figure in the Indian entertainment industry.
In 1957, on this date was born the popular Indian film actor Jackie Shroff. Jackie Shroff is a legendary Indian actor and former model who requires no introduction. He has been in the Bollywood industry for over 4 decades and has appeared in over 220 films in 13 languages. He became an overnight star with the 1983 film Hero and has won 4 Filmfare Awards, among other accolades. Born as Jaikishan Kakubhai Shroff in Bombay, his father was Gujarati and his mother was an Uyghur who fled from Kazakhstan. Shroff dropped out of school after 11th standard and worked as a travel agent before being discovered by an advertising agency and starting his modeling career. In 1982, he made his acting debut and rose to stardom with Hero. He continued to work in successful films throughout the 80s and 90s, such as Ram Lakhan, Rangila, and Khalnayak. Shroff is married to Aisha Dutt, and they have 2 children, including actor Tiger Shroff. He has acted in various films over the years and is still active in the industry. He has also received a Doctor of Arts from the Inverness University for his valuable contribution to the field of cinema. Prahalad Balacharya Gajendra Gadkar, or P.B. Gajendra Gadkar, was appointed as the 7th Chief Justice of India on this day in 1964. He was born on 16 March 1901 into a Deshastha Madhva Brahman family in Satara, then Bombay Presidency. He studied law at the Ilas Law College, Pune, and was known for his critical edition of the classic Dattaka Mimamsa, which earned him a great reputation as a scholar. He started his career as a lawyer, rose to become the leader of the Bombay Bar, and then a judge of the Bombay High Court in 1945. In 1956, he was elevated to the Supreme Court bench and later became the 7th Chief Justice of India in 1964. Gajendra Gadkar played a crucial role in resolving the forgery case against the then Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, S. Ramchandra Iyer, and helped him resign before the case came to hearing. He served as the president of Social Reform Conference twice and led campaigns aimed at eliminating the negative effects of casteism, untouchability, superstition, and obscurantism in order to advance national unity and integration. Apart from his judicial career, Gajendra Gadkar was also a scholar of Vedanta and Mimamsa and served as the general editor of the 10 classical Upanishads. Gajendra Gadkar passed away on 12 June 1981 at the age of 80. In 1971, 2 noted personalities were born on this date. Manoj Tiwari, an Indian politician, singer, and actor, and Ajay Jadeja, an Indian former professional cricketer. 1972. On this date in 1972, the International Airports Authority of India was established by the Government of India to manage all the international airports in the country. In 1986, the National Airport Authority of India was formed to control domestic airports. The present Airports Authority of India was formed in 1995 by merging the International Airports Authority of India and the National Airports Authority of India. The Airport Authority of India is a statutory body under the Ministry of Civil Aviation and is responsible for creating, upgrading, maintaining, and managing civil aviation infrastructure in the country. It oversees the operations of 137 airports, including 34 international airports, 81 domestic airports, 23 domestic civil enclaves, and 10 customs airports. The Airport Authority of India is a single organization responsible for the development, enhancement, operation, and administration of the country's civil aviation infrastructure, both on the ground and in the airspace.
1977. The Indian Coast Guard, ICG, was established on 1 February 1977 to ensure the security of India's maritime zones and protect the country's national interests. The Coast Guard operates under the Ministry of Defense and works in close collaboration with various agencies, including the Indian Navy, the Department of Fisheries, and the Department of Revenue. The establishment of the Coast Guard was first proposed by the Indian Navy to handle non-military maritime services and curb seaborne smuggling activities. In 1978, the Coast Guard Act was passed, formalizing its duties and functions. The ICG has been expanded and modernized in the years following the 2008 Mumbai attacks, with the aim of having 200 ships and 100 aircraft in its fleet by 2023. The Coast Guard's motto is "We Protect", and its missions include the safety of installations, the protection of fishermen and the environment, and anti-smuggling operations.
This date in 1982 marks the death anniversary of Pandit Raghunath Murmu, who was an Indian Santali writer and educator who developed the Old Chiki script for the Santali language. For your information, Santali language is from Bharat, specifically from the eastern states of Odisha, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. Prior to this, the Santali people had no written language, and knowledge was transmitted orally from one generation to another. European researchers and Christian missionaries started to use other scripts to document the Santali language, but the Santalis did not have their own script. This is what inspired Raghunath Murmu to create the Old Chiki script and enrich the cultural identity of the Santali society. He went on to write many songs, plays, and school textbooks in the Old Chiki script. Raghunath Murmu was born in the Danbos village of Mayurbhanj state in May 1905 and went to school in the Oriya language. However, he soon realized that he wanted to be taught in his mother tongue, Santali. It was during his school holidays in the isolated Kapiburu jungle that he created the Old Chiki script. He went on to pass his matriculation in 1928 and started a job at the Baribda powerhouse. After acquiring technical education in West Bengal, he worked as a teacher at the Baribda Technical Institute and Badamtelia Primary School. Raghunath Murmu will always be remembered for his efforts to preserve the cultural identity of the Santali people through the development of the Old Chiki script.
1992. Bhopal Chief Judicial Magistrate declared Warren Martin Anderson, Chief Executive Officer of Union Carbide, a fugitive. On 1st February 1992, the Chief Judicial Magistrate of Bhopal, Gulab Sharma, declared Anderson a fugitive for his failure to appear in court for charges related to the gas leak disaster. No one can forget that on 3rd December 1984, a toxic gas leak from the Union Carbide India Limited (UCIL) plant in Bhopal killed thousands of people and caused widespread damage to the environment and human health. The Indian government filed a case against Union Carbide and its senior executives, including Anderson, for causing death and injury to thousands of people and for environmental damage. However, Anderson never appeared in court to face the charges and was declared a fugitive. The case against Union Carbide and Anderson remains a highly debated topic and a symbol of corporate neglect and injustice in India. In 2003, a formal extradition request was made, however, the United States declined to comply due to a lack of evidence. On 31st July 2009, an arrest warrant was issued for Anderson by the Bhopal Chief Judicial Magistrate. Anderson died at the age of 92 on 29 September 2014.
On this date, we pay homage to the fearless astronaut, Kalpana Chawla, who tragically lost her life in 2003 in the line of duty as she explored the vast unknowns of space. Her legacy continues to inspire and captivate the hearts of millions around the world. Kalpana Chawla was an Indian-American astronaut and aerospace engineer who made history as the first woman of Indian origin to go to space. She completed two space missions, the first on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 and the second, STS-107, in 2003, which ended in tragedy as the spacecraft disintegrated during re-entry, killing Chawla and the 6 other crew members. Chawla was born in Karnal and went on to earn degrees in aerospace engineering from universities in India and the US. She worked at NASA Ames Research Center and specialized in the simulation of moving multiple body problems. Chawla was awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor posthumously and is remembered as a role model in India. Chawla's legacy as a pioneering astronaut and aerospace engineer continues to inspire future generations, particularly women, to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. Her unwavering dedication to her work and her passion for space exploration serve as an example of the heights that can be achieved through hard work and perseverance. Chawla will always be remembered as a true hero who paved the way for other women in space, and her legacy will continue to live on in the hearts of people around the world. In 2013, on 1st February, Shanu Lahiri, an Indian painter and art educator from Kolkata, passed away at the age of 85. She was a first-generation modernist and one of the city's prominent public artists. Born into a prominent artistic family, Lahiri was a student at the Government College of Art and Craft, where she received the AFAC's President's Gold Medal for her contributions to art. In 1956, she received a French government scholarship and studied at the École du Louvre and the Académie Julian, where she learned art history and painting. Lahiri's style was influenced by contemporary European modernism, and she was known for her contorted human figures, bold lines, and raw bright colors. After her studies in Paris, she held several painting exhibitions and later joined the faculty of Rabindra Bharati University as a reader and later Dean of the Faculty of Visual Arts. She was born as Shanu Mazumdar on 23 January 1928 in Kolkata. That brings us to the end of events that occurred in Bharat on 1st February. Have a great day ahead.